Guys, welcome to Crazy Burger. In this video, a little bit different for me, we're going to be looking at the Game Boy Lego. I'm going to build it up and we'll have a look at it. It does look very cool. Okay guys, so we're going to have a look at the Game Boy Lego. Obviously it's not actual real, it does look as if it actually has proper light and functions, but it doesn't have any functions at all. It's just a Game Boy Lego, and you've got a couple of carts made up inside as well, which is pretty cool, I think. I'm not sure how relevant it is to an actual Game Boy. I think I've still got my Game Boy, so I'll probably try and refer to that at the end of the video. But yeah, it does look cool, nice and smart, and it'll look like a nice little display piece on your shelf. Not really meant to be played, but I definitely remember seeing someone out there has actually made this properly functionable as an actual Game Boy, which is kind of mind-blowingly cool. So interestingly, we've got 3 bags inside. We've got what, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we've actually got 4 bags. Interestingly, that we've now got rid of the plastic and now doing paper bags. Oh, there's actually 5 bags overall. And we've got some, obviously, the screens for the actual Game Boy itself, which is pretty cool. We've got that, and obviously, we got the instruction manual. There's quite a lot of pages to get through. Yes, that's probably going to take me a good hour or 2 to actually get through. And we've got the actual stickers in the box as well, which do look really cool. Looks very official like, doesn't it? Anyway, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'll sort of build it and show you my progress now and again and how I'm actually getting on. Does look cool. Looks like it's very, very official, doesn't it? Insert to continue. Wow, looks cool. Yeah, I did actually own an original Game Boy. Pretty sure I've still got it. I will have to try and find it somewhere. Yeah, 421 pieces to get through. This was the original Game Boy, which I think came with Tetris, or most of them should have came with the original Tetris game, which was pretty cool. And this is what it's going to look like uncovered. Very nice. And there's the carts. Look at all the games. You've got a little bit about Super Mario Land. That's definitely a game I've owned as well, and obviously The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. What a great game that was. Recently played through the reimagined version, or the remastered version on the Switch, which was also great. This was released in 1993. Wow, many moons ago. So, let's get started. This is different for me. Usually it's plastic containers. Guess we're trying to save plastic, which is great. guys, so that's it built. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. That was actually a lot of fun to make. Only took a couple hours in real time to actually make. The buttons feel nice and sort of soft, squishy. I love the way it's been done. Certainly tricky for younger kids. Obviously it is marked as an 18 plus on the box. I mean, it's probably a little bit trickier for younger kids that sort of are into sort of Lego, but that is very, very cool. And obviously you've got your spare cartridge at the side here and the spare inserts. You can just change them how you feel, or whatever you want to be looking at. Now obviously I did say I was going to try and find my original Game Boy to sort of compare, and I did find a Game Boy. It's not necessarily mine. I think my wife owned this particular one, but you can see the comparison. The size is pretty similar, probably not quite as wide, but yeah, it is fairly close. I think they've done a decent enough job on that. As you can see, this one's probably a wee bit discoloured. Maybe that's what the colour used to look like at one point, which is pretty cool. I absolutely loved that. That was fun. And also, obviously a comparison, that's the original Zelda on the Game Boy. Amazingly, this is my original copy that I bought many years ago. I don't actually have many mold stuff, but this is something I still have. The Legend of Zelda on the Game Boy. You can see that the colour is probably a little bit different, and the size maybe slightly different to the actual Lego build, but it's close enough. Obviously you turn it around, it doesn't look the same, but yeah, I think it's pretty decent, pretty close. Wonder if this will work if I put it in here. Wishful thinking? Obviously so. Okay guys, so that's our look at the Game Boy Lego version, which I think is really, really cool. I would recommend it if you're into Lego. I think it's around about 50 quid worth from, I guess, Lego Store, Smiths, or wherever you pick up your Lego from. Really cool. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.